What's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of Friday Duels. Joining us here today is my good friend Kamina GX. What's up?
I didn't know it was GX now. I was thinking TK. I was hoping to evolve to what was it now?
An EX?
EX, and now but apparently I skipped right through to GX.
Yeah. You're an evolution, therefore you're slightly more broken.
Uh, I like that. I like that.
Alright, guys, so as you can see, today we're gonna play some Yu-Gi-Ohs. And we're here on Trustio White Joe Pro. So let's get to it. Alright, so you said you had something you wanted to talk to us about. What happened? What's up?
So first I wanted to start with some non-gaming, non-anime, non-pretty much anything we usually talk about news.
Okay.
We're going to talk about Philly DeFranco, the YouTube sweetheart, as they like to call him.
What happened with him now?
Well, as you know, he does a news channel where he talks about things. And for the past week, he has actually been talking specifically about a family who has a YouTube channel that's called Daddy05, I believe. And they became famous using videos where they do pranks to themselves, to their family and all that.
Okay.
But a couple of those videos weren't exactly nice. And a couple of the videos you get to see that the kids are hitting each other as part of a prank, but not just hitting each other in a playful way. We're talking about full-on slapping someone in the face to the point that they cry. We've seen kids being thrown. We've seen kids being screamed at to the point that they break down.
All right, so what does that have to do with Philip DeFranco?
Well, he reported about this, and at first it became just a thing where everyone was going like, yeah, this is despicable, we can't believe he's doing this and all that. And that's where it would have stayed. The guy wasn't even going to apologize. That's where it would have been fine. But then the guy released a video saying that he was just tired of dealing with the haters. That the haters were the reason why this was a problem to begin with. And so Phil, and I completely messed up my turn, by the way.
You completely messed up your turn. Okay, sure.
Whatever. I'm gonna salvage this.
That would have been funny if you were playing water and you would have actually played salvage.
Gonna salvage this.
All right, so please continue.
So, how you call it? So he didn't apologize for anything. So, of course, Phil DeFranco mentioned him in another video where pretty much telling him and explaining to the people that these things that he doesn't think that they're bad parents, that he just thinks that it's not something, like, you know, their kids should be involved with, like the way they do things and everything. But after talking about it, and after more drama came to them, and after more people started ranting at them, pretty much saying, like, you're horrible parents and everything, and all that, apparently they made one last apologizing video where they removed all their other videos. They said that they faked everything, so it was okay, and they didn't mean to piss off anyone and all that. But at the end of that video, they blamed Philip DeFranco for having all these problems to begin with.
So really, why would they blame him?
Because apparently, because he was the most famous voice to come out of the people pretty much talking to them and being like, "This is not cool. This is actually looks pretty bad for you." It's ridiculous, really. What does she do?
She's a searcher.
That's it.
She searches for spells and traps.
Okay.
All right. So you're saying?
Give me a second. I'm reading this one.
All right, guys. Gotta give him a second because he's reading this one.
So what does this do?
This one, this is a Rhoda. Sweet and simple. It's a Rhoda for the archetype.
Just to make it more quickly, just tell me what they do so that way I don't have to read it. Anyways.
Okay. So, no, this is Rhoda for the deck. That's all you need to know. That's all that matters.
So Phil pretty much came out and did a final video where he's explaining that he no longer thinks that these, or at least he still thinks these just He just thinks that these people will not learn or take responsibility for their actions.
So let me get this straight. He pretty much exposed the family for what they're doing. They got mad at him. They backhanded apologized by saying that they're sorry, but it's actually Philip DeFranco's fault.
Yeah.
That's
and
stupid.
Came out and said that he doesn't think they're going to learn their lesson, and as far as I know, I think he's dropped it until they do something else. Now, I have a fear of what can possibly happen.
Okay, sure.
And normally you would be like, they can't be that stupid, but we've seen a lot of people be that stupid online. They might actually try to sue Philip DeFranco.
You really think so?
I really believe they would.
You're no fun. You give me no fun whatsoever. So I'm assuming all the cards you're playing with are all the stuff that comes in the structure deck, the new one?
Pretty much.
Is there anything that you're playing that doesn't come in the structure deck?
The extra deck.
Yeah, I guess, but wait, does this guy come in the extra deck in the structure deck too?
Pretty much almost every card in the deck, except Norden and Instant Fusion, come in this deck.
Oh, I forgot. This is the deck that comes with Twin Twister, right?
Yeah.
So you're even getting that. Nice.
It's a very nice deck, I think.
Okay, so why are you trying to kill my Loli?
Why not?
My Loli did nothing to you.
I really should have attacked one of those guys instead.
Why you gotta be so mean?
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be an asshole.
Really? Okay.
So that was the first news I want to talk about. Then I want to talk about the fact that, from what I see, we're expecting to get more anime movies coming out this year. And last year, if you remember, we actually got around 6 or 7 anime movie releases.
By the way, thanks for the token. I didn't have to trip in my own monster.
You're going to start hating those tokens pretty soon.
I mean, I can love them for now, right?
For now. But it's a conditional love.
Okay. Before you move on, and before you talk about something else, I do want to bring up something else. I'm a little bit behind, I guess, on the whole craze and fan of this new show that came out. There's a show that came out in December of last year, and it's a show actually that came out on Netflix called Troll Hunters. It's a show that was made by Guillermo del Toro. It was apparently 26 episodes, I think, which is apparently one of the longest running seasons that have come out on Netflix for a while, I think, or so I've read. And the thing that makes it even more cool is that this is a show that came out as a TV show, I guess, quote unquote, first, without being a movie, because it was made by DreamWorks. And DreamWorks usually, when they put Netflix stuff, if they're making a TV show, they base it off of a movie or something. I started binge watching this show, and I completely finished it, and I started looking up more information for the show because I got really curious. I wanted to know more about it, and I started looking up at the cast for the show. And the main protagonist is actually voiced by a guy named Anton Yelchin. You probably remember him from the Star Trek movies. I didn't know this, but apparently after he finished filming most of season 2 for Troll Hunters, he actually died.
I completely messed up, and I just did it because I was listening to you.
That's fine. And you completely emptied my board, so that's fine. But yeah, apparently after filming most of season 2, he actually passed away, and I didn't know that. So one, that's really sad. And 2, the other thing is, they finished filming most of season 2, and they already got approved for season 2. And Guillermo del Toro said that he wanted to do 3 seasons for this. So it makes me wonder how they're gonna make it work to find another voice actor that can match his voice for a third season if they do it.
You'd be surprised because the thing is that we not only have really good talented voice actors now, you also have voice synthesizers with computer programs that you can copy almost anyone's voice now.
I guess so, but I don't know. I was watching the show, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a really good show. It's apparently based on on the book he wrote, and the book was really dark and like it was very grown up, and it had to do with like the freaking I think Middle Ages or whatever with like dragons and stuff, and it was very whatever. But the show ended up being very kid friendly and different. I'm guessing that's how he wanted to do it, so it was kind of cool.
Okay.
I'm just saying, it was really interesting. I actually enjoyed it. So, we'll see when season 2 comes out, you know?
Sure.
I guess you don't care, so we'll just move on with whatever else you wanted to talk about. You should give it a try, though. It is a really good show.
Does he have any other ability besides the whole...
Oh, searching? Not at all. Only when she attacks. And then I think I'm dead. Hooray! I died.
Man, I gotta say, it's just that even when I fuck up, you don't really fuck up. So I see that in this deck they like to run Toad the Awesome, like some people call it.
How do you make it?
You go with the Water Dino, and you go to Shark, and from Shark you go to Toad.
So you play two water dinos?
You will run three of the normal Water Dinos.
Okay, then my question still is that the only way to make Toad?
As far as I know, but I don't do it. I don't actually have it in the side deck. I tried it. It doesn't seem that efficient to me.
I mean, if you're playing level 4 water monsters, I mean, you have Norden. I guess Norden can bring it back.
The thing is that there is a couple ways to bring the normal monsters really fast into the field, so there is a way to put them out first turn.
Right.
So it really depends on what you feel like.
And by logic, if you're playing Insta-Fusion, you're playing level 4s, I'm gonna ask, why don't you play a Rare Fish? Rare Fish is another Insta-Fusion target, and it makes you save your Norden for later, and it's another water target.
There's not enough space. It's either Norden or Crash, and that's it. And Norden is more useful to me than Rare Fish.
So, wait, what's in your extra deck, if you don't mind me asking? If your extra deck is super tight, apparently.
It runs... I run triple Dolka, Tulagia, Utopia with Utopia Upgrade. I run Highest Hero, Chabara, Trishula, Elder Entity Norden, and a Castel, a Phantom Fortress and Trivenier, a number 82 Earth Dragon as a tech deck, a Diamond Dire Wolf, and a Dagusto Emerald.
Again, your extra deck doesn't seem pretty tight if some cards are techs. If you really wanted to keep testing stuff out, you could test some cards in and some cards out and see what works. Once a card stops being you testing it, it's it belongs in the extra deck.
It's I've already tested this the thing. I call it a tech because not many people run that card.
I guess so. So run me through these dinos since I actually don't know what any of these do.
So these made one of the most useless cards in Dinosaurs pretty fucking useful. Especially Lost World. Lost World just made some of these cards fucking amazingly to be useful. And I know I said that word, I'm sorry. So the way it works is that you want to get rid of the baby dinosaurs, and the babies before they were kind of useless because the only way you can do it is like if they were destroyed by an effect. But there's just Lost World and another card that I run, which I'm going to play right now. Both have the effect that they can destroy from the hand.
You're playing true King Dinos.
Yes.
Okay, why is it making me confirm my extra deck?
Because I can, when I summon him, I can remove from play some of your extra deck cards.
Oh, he reminds me of that Monarch. Was it Mega Zaborg, I think?
Yeah.
So you're playing True King Dinos. Oof. I heard the True King cards are already going up and they're kind of pricey. So you're making this. Good luck.
I don't think I have to worry that much because some of them are easy to get now, and I'm gonna probably get them now before they. What the hell? What happened?
Oh, your timer ran out.
How?
I don't ask me, but that helps me since I was gonna lose.
I didn't even spend that much time. Oh wow. All right, I'll have to play while doing fast, I guess. Activate. Activate.
Unexpected die. Is that how you get the vanillas level 4s out fast?
It's one way. I have two ways.
Megalo Smasher. With sound baffling armor and gargantuan jaws, primeval predators was the only possible partner
Give
for
me a
his
second.
Sure thing. Alrighty, so we're gonna attack into his monster and go wham.
Alright, I'm back.
Didn't even notice you were gone.
That's not cute. So what did she do, the fusion?
Sadly, she got nerfed from the original anime. The original anime version would protect herself and all my other archetype monsters from destruction by battle and card effect. But when they printed her as a card, they figured that seems a little bit too efficient for a really old school, really not archetype that they don't want to promote. So they nerfed down her effect to say that she only protects other monsters from battle and from attacks. Sorry, from attacks and from destruction by card effects. But then when she dies, she special summons an Amazoness Queen from the deck, I believe, or the graveyard, I think. I don't remember exactly. Oh yeah, from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Oh, and I'm assuming you played another Lost World since I destroyed your first one.
Yeah, I played 3.
Yeah, so I special summoned the one from the graveyard. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the one I destroyed. Alright. So you were explaining things to me about this deck. What do the tokens do for me?
The tokens don't do anything for you. They're basically just
What I'm implying is why do they summon to my field? I read the card, I read your field spell, and I got the gist of what it does. But is it really that prevalent that I can't target your monsters with card effects or whatever?
No, that's actually not at all what the tokens are really. The really advantage of the tokens. The real advantage of the tokens is the side effect of Lost World. That is, if a token or normal dinosaur monster will be destroyed, you can choose to destroy one card from your deck instead. One dinosaur card instead.
And destroying your dinosaurs helps in what way, if you don't mind me asking?
Destroy one of the baby saurians, you get a free special summon.
Oh. And what happens when all your baby dinos are all in the graveyard?
Well, by that time you already have a field established.
Ah, I get you. So my question is, do you still play any of the old school cards like Big Evolution Pill and some of the other cards?
Besides, what was it, the search card for dinos? I forgot the name of the search card.
It's fine. Besides the search card for dinos.
Nothing else really. And the baby saurians, of course.
Well, yeah, we were already talking about them, so I didn't count them.
Yeah. I'll run it. Much else other than that. Don't need to pass turn.
And I guess on the downside, tokens do lock up my field, so I can't do anything about them. Can I crash the tokens into you and make the tokens die?
No, I can just protect them using Lost World.
Oh, you protect them that way as well?
And you give me a special summon, of course.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. That is good to know.
Why did I die the first attack?
Because my monster's only 1,000 attack points. It's no longer 15. Your field spell makes all my monsters lose 500 attack points.
Oh.
Your monster was 18, mine was 1,000. You took battle damage, of course, because that's my monster's special effect. You take all battle damage that I would receive when I attack with her. Right. So I notice here that your monsters are mixtures of dark, earth, and water.
Sure.
Do you play like Dark Armed or something? Since you play enough darks.
No, not really.
Could you play him?
I guess I can, but it's kind of like it with defeat. This deck has very little space to go crazy with tech decks here. You need to go stick to the theme.
I guess. And since you said it's very tight space, you wouldn't even be able to try out the zoo engine in here?
Yeah, you definitely won't be able to. Not without hurting its own dino engine.
I guess, because the zoo engine, I think, is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, I think. 3 Barrage and 2 Rat Pier. Well, if you're thinking you added one more card, you add Whiptail, I think. And then, I guess the extra deck.
Do you have any way to stop my attacks from the hand?
No.
And it's my game.
But if you attack my monster, it will flip up and her effect would activate, wouldn't it?
Nope, not thanks to Ultimate Conductor Tyranno.
Why? What happens to him?
Because he can attack monsters face down, and whenever he attacks monsters face down, he can send them to the graveyard. He doesn't destroy them. He sends them to the graveyard, and then costs you 1,000 life points.
Oh wow, it's pretty disgusting there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're trying to kill off the tokens.
Yeah, because they're no longer needed. It's already game.
So and he gets to attack all my monsters apparently.
Yeah, he attacks every defense position monster in the field. And his secondary effect is that you can discard one card or destroy one card in general from your hand or the field. You can also destroy a Babysaurus using him. And you can flip all cards on your opponent's side of the field face down.
Wow. Alright, so I admit defeat. You win.
You want to go for a second game?
Sure. Give me a rematch. I actually don't mind.
Alrighty.
Make this one. Just make it a game though, not a match.
You gotta tell me a little bit earlier, man.
It's fine.
Okay.
I wonder if that's actually Glasgow. I'm looking at the player list that's available for me to click on, and one of them says that the player's name is Glasgow YGO. So I wonder if that's actually the YouTuber Glasgow. That'll be interesting.
Just join in already.
Oh, let me refresh. And I got you. Alright, let's go.
So, have you heard that we're getting a virtual reality Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty soon?
Tell me about that. I don't know anything about that.
It's supposed to be a small project that these guys are working on for the Vive, I think it's called. Yeah, the Vive.
Okay.
Where it's basically you go into a little Yu-Gi-Oh arena. You can make a deck, and then the monsters become holograms, I guess.
How do the monsters become holograms? Do you wear something? Are
You're
you
wearing the
immersed in
vibe.
something?
You're wearing the vibe. The little thing for virtual reality in your face.
Oh, so they don't really become holograms, you just perceive them. So it's kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, where you wear a little lens and they come to life on through your lens.
Yeah, well, technically that's actually a hologram.
I guess so. I guess you're right, and I guess I'm not very smart.
It's like the easy way to distinguish is virtual reality. You go into something where a hologram is an imposed image in reality.
I thought that was artificial reality, AR.
AR is a type of process or / device. It's not what you call what happens, which is literally,
All right, sure.
Actually, we should make a holograms is the item, and you can call artificial reality what you call the whole process, very much.
Right, of course. All right.
Okay, let's see here. That was probably not the best choice, but we're not here because of our decisions.
If you're not here because of your decisions, then why are you here?
I'm here to make this duel fun.
I guess so. And do you believe you're making it fun?
I'm sure trying.
How many Earth targets do you play?
A couple. All the baby swords are Earth, I believe.
Oh, because I mean, if you played enough Earth targets, even though you said there's barely any room, I'm sure you can squeeze one card. And I would say, why don't you try playing? Wow, the name slips me now. It's one of the elemental dragons, the Earth one. Because he's free special summons himself when you have exactly 5 Earth targets in your graveyard. So I figure he wouldn't be too bad of an addition. Okay, so what does this one do? Do you have the turn? The monster effect is activated. Attach one after the and negate once per turn, right? And then what does Mega Fortress do?
You pick up a treasure lot where instead of having all 3 effects, you can detach to get one of the effects.
Oh, that's it?
Pretty much. And he has an extra effect where he can discard, remove and play the top card of your deck.
Oh, okay. Alright, so...
I thought you actually changed to something else as well with the Dolko. Because you don't have too many trigger effects from the hand.
No, not really, actually. And plus, I'm testing this deck with the 2 new support cards, with 3 new, with the 4 new support cards that I actually wanted to try out. I believe there was 5 support cards, but I didn't really like one of them, which was the Tiger. Baby Tiger doesn't really personally do much. He special summons himself whenever a monster is special summoned of the archetype. But it's nice, but he's only on level 2 and he doesn't do very well. Much. He just sits there as a free special summon. So I didn't really want to try it.
Oh my god, I can't believe that. I never saw it before.
What happened?
When you someone goes apparently in the scene where Gara gets kidnapped by Akatsuki, and then they get rescued and everything, if you pan out the image enough, Orochimaru is actually there. And then someone posted in the comments, well, thank you, Orochimaru, for being so nice to Gara.
I guess so. That's fine. That means I get to do this.
That card actually looks pretty cool.
Which one? Spy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I had no idea if they were gonna print it or not. But it's a level 3 that pretty much is tribute fodder for the queen. You can reveal another Amazon in your hand, and then you can special summon him. So he pretty much gives you your tribute summon for that.
Oh, remember when I told you that they would have to announce soon if they're going to do a something for 7 Deadly Sins?
Right.
Yeah, they passed that deadline, so I guess they have it announced. We're probably not gonna hear anything until winter.
Ooh, that just sucks then. I actually really like that show.
I feel like they're really wasting a show there. I feel like they're prolonging it, and it doesn't have the popularity of Attack on Titan, so they can't really pull the let's just keep them waiting.
But wouldn't that also not apply to Attack on Titan? Because even though you, like you said before, even if a show is very popular like Attack on Titan, if you keep your fans waiting long enough, they'll just lose interest, and that hurts the anime in the long run.
Yes, but the difference is that Attack on Titan was so big that it could hold on for so long. Even now that a lot of its fans have left, like it would still be have the capabilities of not only having a fan base, but it was able to pick up fans.
Oh, all right, I understand.
By the same standard, if Boku no Pico would have waited another year or something.
Oh, I forget that that's the name we're going by, right? Is my little Boku no Pico.
I don't know why every single time I think of that anime, I say Boku no Pico.
Right, it's my little Boku no Pico apparently.
My little Boku no Pico.
All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Friday Duels. This is Jack and Kamina GX signing out.
Well, maybe we'll come next time. We'll come up with a new title for myself.
Maybe so. Maybe so.